Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Quick and Carry Kitchen. I'm Kristen Madreen, and our show is 1 year old today. Congratulations to us. If you'd have told me a year ago that we were going to do a Quick and Carry Kitchen show almost every single Friday for a whole year, I would have been amazed. And it's all because of you. So thank you. I'm going to jump right into some recipe stuff and then come back to all the fun stuff for today. I have in front of me a bowl of berries and peaches that are already cut up, and we are going to make a peach-berry cobbler. Now, you know that I always make one beforehand and get it ready to go. And the first peach-berry cobbler was a complete and total disaster, which we all think is hilarious on our birthday that we actually have a fail. So I have all of this in here, and I'm going to just squeeze some fresh lemon juice onto my fruit and give that a little stir. And right now I've got the Instant Pot heating up. And in this bowl, I have sugar. I have a cup and a half of sugar. I have 2 tablespoons of cornstarch and 2 tablespoons of flour. And in the recipe that you're going to get, I've upped both of those because I don't think it was enough to really combat how juicy all of this stuff is. So I'm just going to add it. And the Instant Pot is heating up on saute right now. And you're just going to take all of this stuff and add it to the Instant Pot. Carefully, Kristen. Hear it? There we go. Nice and hot. And we're going to let this cook for just a few minutes. I'm going to give it a little stir in there. There we go. So I want to say thank you to all of you who are friends of the show, people who have watched us for the last year, people who have supported us and cheered us on, all of you commenters, all of you sharers, and many of you come back week after week. And I do feel like you're truly friends of the show. And I wish I could invite you all over today for peach-berry cobbler with either whipped cream or ice cream for lunch today here at the Quick and Carry Kitchen. Hi, Diane. You are one of the friends of the show. Ruth Light, another friend of the show. Thank you. Happy anniversary. Hi, Lori Stribling. How are you? Kathy Genevieve. Good morning to all of you who are joining me. Hi, Linda Isabel. This show has been so much fun. And I have learned so much about the Instant Pot and cooking in the Instant Pot. And believe it or not, we've only had 2 things, including today's, that were kind of total failures. And the other one was the strawberry balsamic honey jam that we turned into ice cream topping. So you can't really call that a failure, can you? And today we're going to try the peach-berry cobbler again, changing the recipe just a little and see if we can't get it to behave itself today. I actually got this recipe from the Instant Pot website, and theirs looks beautiful and brown, and I thought, oh, okay, this will be great. And I have had my own skepticism or disbelief about baking things in the Instant Pot because it doesn't come out looking like it came out of an oven. And I'm a professional baker, so I like the way stuff looks coming out of the oven. A year ago today, the first thing that we made on our very first show was from our friend Julie Hahn in Chicago, who has the blog Instantly Delicious, and she has a lemon blueberry cake that is wonderful in the Instant Pot, but it kind of comes out like a lemon blueberry pudding. And so I always think if you're going to bake in the Instant Pot, you have to change your expectations about what it's going to look like and what texture it's going to have. It's not going to look like or feel like stuff that's been baked in the oven, but you get the benefit of using your Instant Pot, not using the oven, not warming up your whole house to bake something. And this is delicious. When we did a taste test before, even though it seemed a little bit more like cobbler soup, it still was absolutely so tasty. So Your mileage may vary because of where you live, because of humidity, the juiciness of your fruit. There's so many variables. You can't go wrong. And that's what I always say about the Instant Pot is you can't go wrong. Dawn Sansonetti, so glad you're joining. Thank you for the congratulations. Darla, Jean Reeves, nice to see you. Darby Kelso, hi Linda Bragg, how are you today? So glad all of you are joining me. I want to talk a little bit about what goes on behind the scenes here. And I want to thank my producer, Kristen Stewart. Yes, 2 Kristens. Can you believe it? There are only a few people who work here, and 2 of them are actually named Kristen. And Kristen works very hard behind the scenes. She runs the microphones, the camera, the computer. She sends you your PDF. She sends me, we work together so that she tells me who's watching and who says who and if my sister shows up and that sort of thing. So we really want to give Kristen a big thank you for all the work that she does behind the scenes to make the show run, and she keeps everything on schedule, and I'm so grateful to have a great producer to work with. It's a lot of fun. We enjoy doing it. We've done a few shows on site. We went and did the Girl Scout show, which was really, really fun. We went to a beautiful fancy house with a beautiful fancy kitchen once, and we would so totally do that again. Hint, hint, hint. You know, we really have a lot of fun doing this show, and there's a lot that goes into doing this show in terms of planning, preparation, making the food, buying the food, making the food, choosing which recipe we're going to do each week. And Kristen is involved in all of that with me. So I do want to give her a shout out. Everybody give her a nice big hand. Hi, Alex. Alex, thanks for coming last week. That was super fun to have you with. Hi, my sister's here, Sarah, Bill Kelso from Arizona. Hi, Lena Wallace. Hello from North Carolina. Gosh, it's nice to have all of you guys with me. So, all right, here we have the Instant Pot is cooking and just heating some of the cornstarch and flour, allowing some of this to cook a little and get the juices ready. And then we're going to make the topping. So the topping is super simple. This is flour, baking powder, salt, some sugar, and then I have already pre-made this. This is a stick of butter melted in the microwave and a cup of buttermilk, and I'm just going to add it together. And I'm using our nice quick and carry whisk today. Now, I want to say that one of you who is watching and commenting is going to win a bag today. Over here is one of our quick and carry bags. And the whole reason that we do this show is because we want you all to know about our great bags. And we also want to be part of the Instant Pot community, which has been so much fun. We've gotten to know other bloggers, other people who do shows like Keith and Jeffrey, who loves our bag. We have a lot of friends in the Instant Pot community, and that's been fun. We're part of some of the big lists out there. Amy Main, hello to you and the people over at 101, Instant Pot 101, which is a great group of people all supporting each other as we get to know how to use our Instant Pots. Kathy has a question. Yes, Kathy, all of the fruits are fresh. If you are going to use frozen fruits or canned fruits, you want to make sure to drain them first. And because these are fresh, especially those blueberries, they make a lot more juice as they cook than I thought they did. I did go to the farmer's market last night and I got all of these fruits fresh. The one other thing I want to say about that is if you used canned, you want to cut the peaches up a little bit. If you use frozen blueberries or frozen cherries, you're going to want to thaw them before you put them in and let some of the juices drain out, because I think I didn't put enough of the thickeners in this the first time around. So when you get the recipe today, you're going to get the increased amount of thickener that I think works for using peaches and blueberries together, and they are very juicy. Oh, Darla and Diane both love our bags. They are great bags. You know, We have bags for the 3 sizes for the Instant Pot, and then we also have a crock pot bag. You've heard me say this before. I use our Quick and Carry bags for a lot of stuff. Right now, all my camera equipment is in a Quick and Carry crock pot bag. They're sturdy. They're great to take stuff with, and I use my bags for all sorts of really nice things, especially when I travel. And yes, they are designed to travel with your Instant Pot. All right. So this makes a nice dough, a nice sort of thick dough. I'm going to just get my mess out of the way, and I'm going to make sure this is all nice and incorporated here. Get all the flour, because you do want to make sure that this is thick when you put it in the Instant Pot. So now once I get done with this, just making sure everything is well mixed, one of you commenters down below is going to win our bag today. So make sure you leave us a comment while we do all of this, and we will send you one of our awesome bags. All right, so I don't know if you can see this, but it's really cooking in there. I'm going to cancel off of saute, and I'm just going to let that quit bubbling for just a second, because it does get super hot. Remember, the saute setting on an Instant Pot gets really, really hot, and you can adjust the temperature. Each of the different models is a little different, but you can adjust the saute temperature low, medium, or high. And I think it usually should be set on medium, because high is super hot. It can burn your onions or your garlic if you're cooking with that. So be careful with your saute setting. All right, here's what we're going to do. Can you see this nice dough? Here we've got that. And I'm just going to drop it by little spoonfuls like this onto the top of the dough. Here we go. Perfect. There, we've got some on there. And this is going to be messy. A cobbler, even a cobbler you make in the oven, is a little bit messy. So don't worry about that. Just make sure you're sort of covering all of the fruit. There you go. And then you're going to cover with your lid. Lock your lid into place. Make sure that your sealing ring is in there. And you're going to set your Instant Pot for 20 minutes. And then at the end, you're going to let it do at least a 15-minute natural pressure release. I want to emphasize that. I think part of the reason that mine failed today is that when I came back to check on it, it wasn't quite done. And I put it back on for a few minutes and then did a quick pressure release. And I think that ruined the dough on the top of mine. So once you get the dough on and you put your lid on, do a 20 to 22 minute cook, and then at least a 15-minute natural pressure release. Open and let it cool even before you serve it. It is so hot when it comes out, and it had a huge amount of pressure, way more than I thought. Even after a 15-minute pressure release, when the pressure is usually dissipated, it had not dissipated very much. And so you do want to give a good natural pressure release to this recipe. Oh, Diane says that she carries one of her Instant Pots to dog sitting jobs. That's awesome. Are we going to see this when it's done? Well, Kathy, I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll post a picture on our Facebook page when this one is done to see if I've gotten better at it. The one that's in the bowl in front of us, it's not worth showing you. It's just fruit and dough, and it tastes delicious with the whipped cream on it, but it doesn't look very good. It's certainly not pretty enough to really stage it for a photo op. So we'll cook this second one as soon as the show is over, and then I'll post on my Facebook page today how it looked doing it a second time and doing it a little bit differently. We won't be in here looking at it so much. We'll let it have its natural pressure release all the way, and maybe that will improve the beauty of it. It certainly is delicious, but it's not the prettiest thing I've ever made. Okay, Yeah, Christine, it's a great recipe. Hi, Mickey Walton. Um, oh, you're welcome. Our On our Facebook page, Quick and Carry, you can see a little bit about our bags, and you can also go over to our website, quickandcarry.com, read all of our blog posts, see all of the information about our bags. The bags are available on Amazon, as well as the wonderful Quick and Carry utensils that we have. And you can learn all of that on our Facebook page or on our website. Linda has asked, do I have a recipe for baked apples? That is a great idea. I will do an apple show again as we get into September and October. Last year I did Instant Pot applesauce, which is still one of my favorite ways to use the Instant Pot. I think it makes better applesauce than any other way I've ever tried, and I'm a huge applesauce lover. Hello, Sandra from Canada. So glad that you're joining us. So I will do another apple show and maybe try to do something like a baked apple in here. That would be delicious, and probably one of those it would be very saucy and cinnamony to do like a baked apple in the Instant Pot. That's a great idea. There's also one of our friends of the show that's requested another pork chop recipe, and we will be doing that in the coming weeks because we've had more than one person request another pork chop recipe besides the one we did a few weeks ago, which was the pickles with pork chops, and that was absolutely delicious. Okay, so let's review where we are. We cook the fruit with the lemon juice, the sugar, the flour, and the cornstarch in the Instant Pot on saute for several minutes. While that is cooking, you make the dough that goes on the top. You put the dough in, then you're going to cover with and lock on your lid correctly. Make sure your toggle is set to sealing. Set your Instant Pot for 20 minutes on high pressure, and then let it have at least a 15-minute natural pressure release. Walk away, leave it till supper's done, wait till after the dishes are done, and then take the lid off and check on your peach berry cobbler, which I know tastes delicious, but mine sure wasn't pretty. That's okay. One of the best parts about cooking with the Instant Pot is that it's forgiving. Most everything is delicious in it. Even your fails can be turned into successes, kind of like life. If life gives you lemons, make some lemonade. If your cobbler's not very pretty, put some ice cream on it and serve it in a bowl. And that's a way to make the best of what comes out of your Instant Pot. And remember, the other thing that I always say about the Instant Pot is 5 times using it, you're an expert. I knew nothing about the Instant Pot when we first started making our bags, and now I cook with it all the time, and I absolutely love it. It really, really has become one of the important tools in my cooking and in my kitchen. Oh, Christine did pork chops for dinner last night and it was amazing. Send me the recipe, Christine. I'd love to know what you did. We love to hear from you. We love your comments. We love it when you share. So be sure to share this recipe and this show with people that you know that might be interested. We love to hear from you about what are successes and failures in your Instant Pot recipes. What do you want us to cook or bake for you in an Instant Pot? All of those things are really important. We love hearing from you. We look at every comment and we try to respond to any questions that you send us. So you have made the last year so wonderful. Thank you to everyone here at Quick and Carry in the Quick and Carry kitchen for all their support of our show. They are very good taste testers and very good eaters. We love Take Your Instant Pot to Work Day. That's how this all started. Is on Fridays I started cooking for everyone here in the Instant Pot and blogging about it, and then we decided to start the show. So thank you to all of you, Kristen and everyone else here at Quick and Carry, but mostly to all of you who have just been super supportive, great friends of the show. One of you is about to win a Quick and Carry bag. Let's see, who is going to be the winner? Terry Michael. Terry, congratulations. You have won a Quick and Carry transport bag for your Instant Pot. I'll be in touch with you after the show to find out how to send it to you. I know you will love this bag because they're great bags. And we love Quick and Carry, and we love our Instant Pot, and we love all of you. So thanks again for joining me all of the weeks of this year. Here's to a great year ahead. We have some cool things coming down the pike for Quick and Carry, some new stuff that we'll be bringing to the table. I can't wait to share it with all of you. And as the patron saint of the Quick and Carry kitchen always used to say, Julia Child, bon appetit.